Alright, so the plan now is to take this 8 by 1.25 bolt that is too big. There's not a lot of meat here, but I'm going to try to hit it with a tap and see if I can cut enough that it actually holds. So I'm not even going to drill the hole because I want it to be as tight a fit as possible. So there we go. Got a thread or two cut through that thin material. And that'll thread in there. And allow a little bit of torque just to hold this spark arrestor on. That should work. So, it's back together. Oh, look at that. I'm going to have to drill that hole a little bit bigger. Hold on. So I'm going to go ahead and run the tap through this hole as well to give me more threads to work with here. Alright, this one we're going to have to actually drill. Alright, I got the tap through here. Now, I know the only threads that are going to hold this on are actually back here, but if I can put some threads through this and it keeps the bolt from falling out of there, then at least we have a cover while these other two bolts do their job of holding the spark arrestor in, and we still have a bolt that stays in there so it's not an empty hole. I know it's not ideal, but this is an old junky exhaust where the baffle's already rusted out of it, so I'm just trying to save it and do as best we can with what we got. So I'll thread this bolt in there until I just see some threads starting, basically like that. So now when I put that on there, it should be close to making it work. Grab a socket for that. Should be a 6mm. Let's see. Yeah. So there we go. We got something. So let's get these other two bolts in there and be on our way. And that bolt is done for. When it came out, the threads were pretty nasty, so I ran it through a die, but as you can see, well, maybe not a whole lot of meat left, so grab that other bolt that I had. And nothing's easy. It's going to have to be cut down in length and then have a die run over it, so because that's not a through hole in there, it actually bottoms out. So give me a minute. Alright, so I got two new bolts cut down to the length. I ran a die over them so the threads are good. So at least we'll be matching on 2 out of the 3. The 8mm I can't do much about. back in business. Got the nasty old baffle out of there. Took care of the broken bolt. And it's back together. So that should work.